tariffs on Canada and Mexico for a number of reasons. Number one is the people that have poured into our country so horribly and so much. Number two are the drugs, fentanyl, and everything else that have come into the country. And number three are the massive subsidies that we're giving to Canada and to Mexico in the form of deficits. And I'll be putting the tariff of 25% on Canada and separately 25% on Mexico. And we will really have to do that because we have very big deficits with those countries. Those tariffs may or may not rise with time.
It will oil be part of that, though, because we get oil from Canada.
Oil is going to have nothing to do with it as far as I'm concerned. Oil has nothing to do with it.
These tariffs will go into effect tomorrow.
Yep.
25% on Canada and Mexico, 10% on China. Are you expecting retaliation?
We'll see what happens, but I think, unfortunately, the retaliation has already happened. The problem with this whole idea that they're going to retaliate is they have already been taking advantage of America for decades. The retaliation is Donald Trump saying no more. We're not going to be taken advantage of anymore, and I think it's important the president is doing what he's doing. Now, look, it looks different ways and comes in different forms, whether you're talking about Canada or China or Mexico. We know that Mexico has allowed the facilitation of the illegal drug trade and illegal sex trafficking for years and has done nothing about it. If they want to be a better partner to us, the time starts now. We know the Chinese, of course, have stolen American manufacturing jobs for 30, 40 years, and also that they facilitated the trafficking of illegal fentanyl into Mexico, where the drug cartels then bring it into our country. We are sick of being taken advantage of. We still have, thank God, the biggest economy in the entire world, the best people and the best workers. But the message from President Trump to the entire world is very clear. We are done being taken advantage of, and we have a president who looks out for the interests of American citizens. Thank God we do, and we're going to try to do it the best we can.
That's huge. That's pretty crazy.
I seen Trump said he was going to try to use tariffs to replace income tax.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
Y'all want to hear something that's crazy too? They said Canada was allowing the most terrorists to come through their borders to come to America than Mexico.
Oh wow.
More than Mexico?
Yes, they said more terrorists came through Canada than Mexico.
The cartel is fighting U.S. soldiers and Border Patrol on the border as we speak right now. Something has to be done.
Hold up, they're fighting the Border Patrol?
Yes, where you been at?
Oh, I seen them shoot them, but like they still going right now.
Yes. It's getting worse.
Did you see what Greg Abbott said about this right here? How they proposed to do their revenge on tariffs against red states? Greg Abbott said the Texas economy is bigger than the entire country of Canada. Yeah. He said we will use it against you. So he said fuck around and find out.
The war.
He said tread lightly.
Tariffs. The war on tariffs. We're gonna see how that happens. I think it's gonna help our country with inflation. I think we're gonna see what happens though, guys. But this is pretty crazy.
You know what, bro? Everybody just messed up because he's making a lot of confusion. But this man actually know what he's actually doing right now.
Oh, we knew that.
That's why I just say, hey, I'm gonna just shut up and let him run this motherfucker.
So the yuan, peso, Canadian dollar.
Yeah, it's at its all-time low. I just checked on Google. You can look on Google right now. It's on its all-time low.
Remember we were talking about a while ago how the American dollar was finna get surpassed by this and all that, and then we got Trump and Uno reverse.
Yeah, I mean we were scared. Yeah, what was it called? The
BRICS.
Yeah.
Trump said not so fast.
I wonder, is this affecting the stock market right now?
It is. That's why
it's been going extremely down
for everything.
Really?
Everything.
Yeah, okay, so this is about time to cop.
Yeah. Buy in.
Buy the dip.
Like
Bitcoin.
Everything.
Yeah, it's just going
everything.
down. Bitcoin's not extremely down, but it's down.
It's because everybody don't know what's finna happen during the tariffs, so everybody pulling their money and stuff out.
Yeah, I also saw China made their own platform to trade on, which they alleged could have had something to do with it.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's crazy, bro.
President Trump has sparked a potential trade war between the U.S. and its two closest economic allies, Mexico and Canada, after announcing 25% tariffs on most goods from those two countries. The president also announced a 10% tariff on Chinese goods. As CBS's Christian Benavides reports, the move is likely to raise the price of some goods for Americans.
The tariffs levied against Mexico, Canada, and China are set to go into effect on Tuesday. They could lead to a rise in the price of cars, energy, spirits, lumber, and across the agriculture sector. President Donald Trump says they're necessary and in response to illegal immigration, illicit fentanyl, and trade deficits.
Tariffs don't cause inflation, they cause success. Cause big success. So we're going to have great success. There could be some temporary short-term disruption, and people will understand that.
Mexico and Canada are set to face 25% tariffs, with the exception of Canadian energy at 10%. China will face 10% tariffs. The three are the U.S.'s biggest trading partners.
Tonight, I am announcing Canada will be responding to the U.S. trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
I thought he stepped down.
I did too. I guess that was Cap.
Well, they say he is, but he's like preparing for the next dude, what I was told. And the next dude, they say he's more radical than him as a leftist.
I know no one likes him, not even people on the left.
I actually met some people the other day at the mall from Canada. They were like, I don't want to go back.
Wow.
Damn.
Sent tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has already retaliated and said the country was also considering non-tariff measures, including some related to critical minerals and energy. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum said retaliatory tariffs are also in the works. The Nonpartisan Tax Foundation says tariffs could cost the average American family about $800 a year. Cristian Benavides, CBS News.
And China has vowed corresponding countermeasures to the tariffs without announcing specifics. They've also said they would file a case against the U.S. with the World Trade Organization. Economists say 25% tariffs against goods coming from Mexico and Canada could have a near immediate impact on the price Minnesotans and Wisconsinites pay for food and for gas. Currently, the two countries provide nearly 30% of all our imported goods. 60% of America's fresh fruit comes from out of the country, as well as 40% of our vegetables. Those prices could end up increasing nearly immediately, say local economists.
It's like when your room's dirty and it gets a little dirtier because you gotta clean it up, you know. That's the situation. We gotta up them tariffs so that we can make these things in America, and it's gonna take a little time. So maybe it will go up a little bit at first, but it's gonna go down, I think.
Well, I think all the American products going to probably stay the same, and all the foreign products going to end up just going up. So it's going to force people to actually have to buy American good products.
Yeah, but we gotta make more products because China makes like all the stuff we use.
That's why they had a lower tariff.
Yeah, because it's too much stuff.
Well, everything's made in China.
I saw something, they were like, America's in control. It was based on like our exports. They export like 30-40% here, and we only export 1% to them. So it's like we're really in control of this trade war.
Because, bro, everybody need America to sell their goods, their consumer products, anything that need to be sold. America is the home of consumerism. Yes, it's the home of consumerism.
What is this going to do for China and their economies? It's going to hurt them.
What did I hear about the Panama Canal? Like, what's going on with that?
Well, apparently China have been occupying the Panama Canal, like Trump said, and the head dude of the president of I think Panama said he's finna step down and let the Americans take back over the Panama Canal because of the tariffs.
I heard Panama's pretty nice though.
I think it is, yeah.
I think he had a speech. Let me see if it's.
But I know they thugging.
Yeah,
For real?
Yeah, the dude.
Where's that at? Is it in South?
It's the little small part that connects South America and North America.
Okay. Central America.
Yeah, it's in Central America. Yeah. Nah, yeah. The president talked today. What is his name? Panama president.
Are you planning to increase the tariffs against Canada?
Well, it could happen. If they do anything, we will. Canada's been very abusive of the United States for many years. They don't allow our banks. Did you know that? Canada does not allow banks to go in. If you think about it, that's pretty amazing. If we have a U.S. bank, they don't allow them to go in. Canada's been very tough on oil, on energy. They don't allow our farm products in, essentially. They don't allow a lot of things in, and we allow everything to come in. It's been a one-way street. We subsidize Canada by the tune of about $200 billion a year. And for what? What do we get out of it? We don't get anything out of it. I love the people of Canada. I disagree with the leadership of Canada. And something's going to happen there. But if they want to play the game, I don't mind. We can play the game all they want. Mexico, we've had very good talks with them. And this is retaliatory. This is retaliatory to a certain extent. Millions of people flowed into our country through Mexico and Canada, and we're not going to allow that. No, I'm not concerned. We may have short-term a little pain, and people understand that, but long-term, the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world. We have deficits with almost every country, not every country, but almost. And we're going to change it. It's been unfair. That's why we owe $36 trillion. We have deficits with everybody. We help everybody. We've been helping everybody for years. And to be honest, I don't think they appreciate it. So we're going to change that. We're going to change it fast. We're going to make America great again. We have to focus on our country. We have tremendous potential if properly used, and we have to focus on our country. Tremendous deficits with China, tremendous deficits with the European Union, tremendous deficits with Mexico and Canada. And why? What's the purpose of that? Why would we have deficits? And you look at, if you look at pharmaceuticals and drugs, if you look at various products, it's much cheaper in other countries. We're not going to allow that much longer. We're not going to take it.
When you talk about money, it makes sense to me.
It do make sense. A lot of sense, actually.
Man.
Like, just growing up, I used to wonder, like, I'm like, bro, when I hear about U.S. and debt, I was like, I just don't understand how we're in this much debt, you know?
We just print money.
Yeah,
that's why.
And we just passing it out. But,
Yeah,
you know,
this could be a reason.
but, like, you know what's
You're ripped
crazy?
off.
I know exactly what the Democrats' headlines finna be tomorrow in a couple weeks.
Oh, inflation is going to go up a little bit, probably. Yeah, but not, maybe it might go up more than a little
Prices
bit. Like he
are
said,
gonna go up a little bit for a little bit.
You know, and they're gonna complain
in certain states.
They're gonna complain because that's one of the things that
They
my
ran
liberal
off.
friends was even crying about. Do you know what a tariff is? He's running off tariffs. They're gonna cry. Oh, they're gonna cry.
Yeah, they are.
And then
It's gonna take. This is a long term plan though. So by that,
But
like in a year or two, this is a
Hopefully.
lot more products will be made in America.
Hopefully, and then if you think about it, like if our debt continues to go down, that's good for us. I mean, then that's government underspending is inflation. So the government underspending has to come down. So and if we giving money away, that's gonna keep causing inflation. So the tariffs is gonna help us with inflation in the long run, I believe.
Facts.
So I mean, hey, he had to do what he had to do because us being in debt, continuing to be in debt, wasn't gonna be the move at all.
some Democrats believe money's fake, so you can just run off that problem and it's just gonna be fine because you can just keep printing it because it's fake anyway.
That's crazy.
Now people do try to say that.
No, people really believe that, like for real.
They violated the agreement. They're not allowed to violate the agreement. China's running the Panama Canal. That was not given to China. That was given to Panama foolishly. But they violated the agreement, and we're going to take it back or something very powerful is going to happen.
Una cosa importante, que es una decisión que adopté y se la comuniqué. El memorándum de entendimiento del año 2017 sobre la ruta de la seda de Belt and Road Initiative no será renovado por mi gobierno. Eso es así. Vamos a estudiar la posibilidad de si se puede terminar antes o no, pero creo que le toca en 1 o 2 años la renovación, porque es cada 3. Así que esa iniciativa que se firmó, cuando se firmó, en el tiempo que se firmó, no será renovada por mi gobierno. Creo que esta visita abre un camino para construir una nueva etapa de relaciones. Así lo veo yo, así lo sentí de parte del secretario Marco Rubio. Y a la vez tratar en la medida de lo posible de que se incrementen las inversiones de los Estados Unidos en Panamá. Le expliqué una serie de proyectos de infraestructura que el gobierno tiene en carpeta, en cartera, con el ánimo de que las conozcan y en su momento que se hagan las licitaciones, que comenzarán muy pronto, pues se pueda entrar.
Well, he got it done. Hey, he said we're very interested in.
He wants to work with the U.S. more.
How did China just end up? It looks so bad.
When they
end up on the canal.
They in Mexico. The virus.
And then you got the fentanyl. It's just
they do the cheapest labor because they got 12-year-olds making iPhones.
It's just China just
Man, but it's these people that allowed us to get effed like this.
Yeah, we should have known. We known when Gavin Newsom literally decided to clean up San. He decided to clean up San Fran for Jinping. What is his name? That's his
Xi
name.
Jinping.
Xi Jinping.
Panama president says he will not renew Belt and Road deal with China as U.S. demands less Chinese influence over canal.
Okay.
He said it right there. He said more U.S. investment.
Okay.
Just because of Trump, man. He said, hey, man, if you know, hey, something gonna happen.
Ain't like Marco Rubio.
Hey, Trump really standing on business for real.
Yes, we're getting.
How many days it's been, bro? Like, damn.
2 weeks.
It's been a month.
He been doing a lot.
It's 2 weeks.
It's been like 12
It feel like a
days.
month.
But he been doing a lot in these past 2 weeks, bro.
He been working.
Yeah, he literally been working for
We need Greenland, we need the Panama, we need this, we need that, we need that. Boom, boom, boom.
order.
If
Executive
you ain't
order.
giving it to me, we shit. He
Or
also
else.
literally just told, I think, some terrorists, hey, we finna blow that bit up. Did y'all see that last night? No, did you see that? No, that was
No,
crazy.
he said, I think they said they already did. They attacked something.
No,
We're getting exactly what we voted for. A competent leader that gets things done.
that messed me up last night. I was like, oh,
Hey, I feel
shit.
bad for the cartel.
Yeah.
If he's seeing
He
them
already did it, yeah.
UAVs on the cartel,
Oh yeah, they over there. It's really a war on the border, like right now, as we talking.
This morning, I ordered precision military airstrikes on the senior ISIS attack planner and other terrorists he recruited and led in Somalia. These killers, who we found hiding in caves, threatened the United States and our allies. The strikes destroyed the caves they live in and killed many terrorists without in any way harming civilians. Our military has targeted this ISIS attack planner for years, but Biden and his cronies wouldn't act quickly enough to get the job done. The message to ISIS and all others who would attack Americans is that we will find you and we will kill you. Damn.
I fought with that.
I do too.
Trump gangster for real.
That nigga don't fuck with America, man.
He really gangster for real, man.
He said we came through swerving.
Well, he's standing on too much business.
That's how we feeling.
This fast,
We letting
y'all.
off shots.
This
He
fast.
said Biden wasn't no shooter.
Man, let us know what y'all think in the comments, guys. I mean, it's getting pretty crazy.
Getting
man.
crazy out here.